Smiling, that must be a massive relief for you in the end.
Yeah, it's a better feeling coming up up here, isn't it? It was a big game for us. We all know what the runs looked like, and performances for me have been okay, but it wasn't about the performance, but the result was the main part today. It turned out we actually got both. I thought we deserved the win. It was two teams that looked short on confidence in the first half an hour. I thought a lot of stray passes, a lot of simple balls given away, but once we got that second goal, I thought we looked more like ourselves from there.
Yeah, it certainly got us going that second goal. First half, it was almost trying to force it at times, when it started off bright but without much penetration, and it seemed like Bamber just scored to kind of get us into a bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, when your luck's not in, it's not in, is it? I think the keeper's actually saved the shot that's hit the bar, and then I think it's fallen to one of our lads and it's hit the keeper on the back. I know. I think lads were trying too hard at times. We had even more of our experienced players, Carl Brownhill, Tom Pratt, giving balls away that you wouldn't expect them to. And then the younger lads, again, I thought they just filtered right throughout the team first half, but that's kind of to be expected. And like I said, it wasn't about the performance, it was about the result. But second half, we got the performance as well. Yeah,
Chris Sharp's been a big player for you since he's come in, hasn't he? He got the equaliser, and then he scored that brilliant volley. And like you say, the second goal was the key, and then the save from Sam on his debut just straight after that.
Yeah, Chris has been excellent. He's been a focal point on the pitch for us, which we've lacked throughout the season. He's a good voice in the dressing room. He understands what we're working towards. But the biggest thing is, for his age, the work ethic on the pitch. I don't mind having to bring him off after 60-65 minutes if he gives me everything like he has done there, because he's still catching up fitness-wise in terms of our levels that we expect. But he's putting everything into the time that he's actually on. And then first goal's a Portugal's goal, second goal, I need to see a better look to quality finish from where I was.
And obviously, John coming back into the starting lineup today, the key, like we said first half, was he kept James Dean really quiet, and in the end he had to sub him off.
Yeah, it was a big part of why John played, because we knew that was a threat that they had at the top end. I thought John was excellent against him, and Jordan was at his best, apart from a little wobble for a minute, but nothing got past Jordan today, and I felt secure with them. You'd like to have the younger John McGurk out there every week, but he's getting on now, isn't he? He can't play every week. He's still carrying a bit of an injury, and we had to drop a little bit deeper than we would have liked the last 15 minutes because of that. But you've got trust in his position and organising players around him.
And it's good to see Jamal come on and get his first goal today as well.
Yeah, Jamal's been knocking on my door all season about playing, and I said the big part that I haven't seen in training games is goals and assists. So today he's gone a long way to a little bit more trust in playing him. You know, he's always a threat, and he always goes past players. It's that end product with him. The game was perfectly poised for someone like Jamal to come on, and that's when we get ourselves into that position. We know we've got players who can come off the bench and really hurt teams with the pace and energy on the counter-attack. So yeah, he was excellent. I'm really glad for him that he's got his goal.
Yeah, it was all about confidence with him, because just before the goal he picked it up and he hesitated, but then he just set off and played a pass out to Tom Pratt, got it back, and alright, he took a deflection, but he got it on target, didn't he? And you could see the relief from him.
Yeah, I think it's knowing his strengths more. When he gets it and runs past that full-back, you wouldn't like to be marking him, would you? So Jamal's game is, right, let's get the ball, let's face your full-back up and go past him, because he's always going to be a threat when it's like that, and then it's just the end product from there, which we've seen today.
Back into the top 10 as well tonight with that win. They've gone up a massive 5 places. It just shows how tight it is.
It's tight, yeah, and we made a good start, obviously, and that's put a lot of points on board. Again, position and form at the moment, I'm not so much focused on it. It's just points on the board, and that where we are 22 points, we wanted 23 by halfway, and we've got another 4 games to get over that point. So we'll concentrate on Stafford next week. Again, the dressing room's been brilliant in terms of not getting carried away when we've been losing games. They've remained focused, and we've done the same things week in, week out, things that we actually believe in. And it'll be the same today and Tuesday. Let's not get carried away with the win. We work harder than ever, because we haven't turned it around just yet. It's a 3 points, but we want to go to Stafford and pick up another 3 now as well.
I was going to say, they're bottom of the table, 1 win all season, lost again today. Is that where a danger maybe creeps in? Because you look at that table and think, oh, we should be getting 3 points.
Stafford won't be an easy game. The table, whoever's bottom of this league, is still going to be a tough game, because that's the manner of this league. I know they've got quite a lot of injuries, and I think to contracted players as well, which has killed them a little bit. They're making moves in the transfer market. They're going to see us as a turnaround for them. You know, Hyde going away, we haven't played well away from home. But listen, today's one was a world of good in terms of confidence. and we just got to continue doing the same things, work hard off the pitch, working hard in training, and hopefully this is kickstart us to go on a good run.
Any movements in the transfer market? I know you had a couple of targets. Is it still anything
You
going
know
on?
there is, right? Yeah, well, hopefully there's news on that Monday. Yeah. We can't say anything at the moment, but we're expecting one player in on Monday. We're actively speaking with 2 other players, so there might be some more movement by Friday. But again, I don't know what their thoughts are at the moment. But there's one agreed for Monday, yeah.
Always a tease, isn't he? Chris, anything?
No, I just thought Tom Pratt got pushed a lot further up in the second half, and he got a bit of joy on that right hand side. Was that a plan?
No, it's with Pratty. That's before the game and after at half time. It was trying to isolate their fullbacks in 1v1s. So I thought that we were playing too many difficult balls in midfield. I'm just giving the ball to our wingers, simple ball to our wingers, and let them get on with it, because when they did get them 1v1 situations, they looked a threat, but we didn't get enough of that first half. So the instruction at half time, midfielders first time, ball at the wingers, leave them to it, 1v1, leave them to it. So we got more joy with them 1v1s in the second half.
Is that it? It's run by Dan Turner. He's run himself into the ground in the last month and a half or so, and it's Tuesday night and today he looks a little bit tired in the last 10 minutes of the game. Is it because you've not been able to give him as much as a rest as you'd like?
Yeah, that's all the players. You'd like to get them off, but you're looking Pratty with his hamstring, Paddy with his groin, so they were the first 2 players to come off. He's played too much football, Dan. You would like to get him off, and it's something that we'll look at game to game. Now we've got Sharpie in, we've got that extra centre forward where we can give him a little bit more time, a little less time on the pitch, but Sharpie's another one with his hamstring as well, so we're carrying a few. Not enough to keep them out, but enough where you think in 60-70 minutes, let's try and get them off to avoid any major damage.
Brill. Dave, well done today.
Cheers,
and
fellas.
We'll see you next Saturday.
See you Saturday.